Hi everyone, this is Cissy. Welcome to my second YouTube channel. I dedicate this channel to tarot card readings to bring spiritual message, to give you guidance and advice from your higher self, your spirit, and the divine. Now this time I decided to do a 5-part message from your future self. And today is going to be the first part of this 5-part series. And we're going to talk about the overall message from your future self. And when I talk about future self, I'm thinking of your future self 5 to 10 years down the road. Why 5 to 10 years? Well, 5 years ago, I moved from San Francisco to Paris to go to school. And then I had a worldwide career. And then pandemic brought me back to the US and everything shifted. Like my marriage fell apart. I thought I have a really solid relationship that nothing can tear it apart. Anyway, my world went upside down during the 5 years, and now I'm reading tarot cards for you on YouTube. So a lot of things can happen in 5 years, unimaginable things. And why 10 years? Because if you follow my personal YouTube channel, my first YouTube channel, you know that I started a YouTube channel after I did ayahuasca in Costa Rica. And arrhythmia, I remember Jerry, the founder of arrhythmia, told us that a lot of people overestimate what you can accomplish in 1 year, but underestimate what you can accomplish in 10 years. So in this pick a card reading, I want to bring to you the you that make, whether it's a huge shift or you continue your current life path, but we want to give it enough time for you and your future self to make substantial change or make substantial progress on what you are currently working on. My intention for my YouTube channel is to attract a community of like-minded individuals that we have higher pursuits. We want to follow our life purpose of what our soul wants us to accomplish and experience in this lifetime. So here I bring you this reading. In this reading, we're going to talk about the overall message from your future self, the overall energy that you are going to be embodying 5-10 years down the road, and any strengths, weakness, anything like that alike. In the second video, I plan to talk about your relationships, love life, family dynamic, your home, your living situation, and people in your life. With the third video, I plan to talk about your career and hobby and your inspirations that your future self wants to share with you. And then video number 4, we're going to talk about your spiritual growth at that point and any advice from your future self, spirit guide, and divine on how you can accelerate that progress you are making, that you're so urge to accomplish. And then the last video number 5, we're gonna channel message from your future self and also ask some yes or no questions. So that's my plan, and I can't wait to review your soul's plan for the next 5 to 10 years. So let's begin. For this first reading, I picked again 3 piles, and this time it's going to be the world card. Like always, you will have 3 piles to choose from. And pile 1, your world card is from the Light Seers Tarot deck. Pile 2, your world card is from the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck. And then pile 3, your world card is from the Muse Tarot deck. If none of these cards jump out to you, then just think of number 1, 2, 3 and see which number resonates with you. And I will see you at your reading. Hi, pile 1. If you picked the world from the Light Seers Tarot deck, this is your reading. When I pull the Oracle cards, you get number 1, the End Spirit. It says, time to collaborate. Number 28, the Frog Spirit. It says, clear out the clutter. And the number 37, the Lion Spirit. It says, be generous of spirit. And then from the Wisdom of Oracle deck, you get number 39, New Life. Number 43, Deep Knowing. And from the Sacred Destiny Tarot deck, you got Change and Gateway. Oh my god, part one. I'm so excited for you. Whew. Let's dive into the oracle card first. From the Ant Spirit, I see that your future self is telling you that you are going to embark a journey of working and collaborating with others. Your future self is telling you that you are discovering or getting involved with your soul tribe, with the right person to make your manifestation or make your dream come true. Every day you are making progress. Ants are very diligent. They work and they work as a team and they don't give up. They will give their life to what their mission is. And that's how your future self describe you. And then from the frog spirit, number 28, it says, clear out the clutters. Your future self is telling you that from now to 5 to 10 years down the road, at some point, you will declutter your space, whether it's your home, your office, your car, or your relationships, whether it's romantic or your friendship. You are going to go through a period of time. You might even just silence yourself, go on a hermit mode, and reassess your whole situation because you're at a point that you need to simplify things. With the Ant Spirit, because there are going to be a lot of people involved in your life, whether it's work or friendship, relationship, at some point you may be like overwhelmed and you need to assess who you want to keep. And this is because you have become someone very, very important. You are the lion. Lion is the king, is the ruler, is the queen. Lion knows its power. Lion has pride, healthy ego, yet humble. Lion represents prosperity, wisdom, generosity. You know your worth. You stand on your ground. You have this protective energy of your possession, of the people you hold dear and love. And yet, you also feel contentment. And with this energy, I see that you become a teacher. From a doer to a teacher. You might be teaching people, educating people. You might be a public speaker, inspiring people. And throughout, you are going to transform to a powerful you. That's the overall energy that I'm getting from your future self. And then your future self is also telling us that a new life is coming to you. This is a major shift. Whether you have discontentment right now or you want to change your career, know that your future self will tell you that you will have a completely new life that you would never imagine before. And as if you're waking up from, I don't think it's a nightmare. It's almost like your life is good, but it will be even better that out of your current imagination. There's so much opportunity, joy, and excitement of your new life. And your future self is telling you that they're full of hope and dreams, that they want you to know that there's so much more to come. The better is yet to come, is how I would summarize this card. And there's so much enthusiastic, lights, and good fortune coming your way. And then with the deep knowing card, it's telling us that you are going to hone your intuition. You're going to be able to receive message from the divine continuously and effortlessly. It showed me that you are going to develop hypersensitivity around the energy around you, around divine's message. You're going to become that wise person in your life and everyone around you. And I feel so much consciousness and wisdom from your future self. It's a very powerful major player in life. And then you get change and unicorn. Look at these cards. One is a flying white horse and the other is a unicorn. Unicorn is literally the most beautiful, mystical, magical creature in the jungle. So it shows me that you're definitely going through major change, transformation, from now to that future self that we're communicating, so 5 to 10 years down the road, you may change the direction, your career. You're going to become the authentic version of yourself, the version that's free from restrictions, from traditions that's set up to restrict you. You are going to be so daring. You're not afraid of opening your wing and fly. And then you are going to release control of your life and release the control other people place on you. And you are going to become that unicorn, so magical. People will be so surprised how you are able to achieve so much, transform so much from a earthy animal to a mystical creature. That's how huge your transformation is going to be. I see a glow up in your physical because of that transformation from the horse to the unicorn. You're going to glow so much, and you're going to be not only giving people hope, but become a guide yourself. Now let's pull some tarot cards and see what your future self wants to reveal to us right now of your overall energy and weakness and strength, and what your future self wants to share with us from now to 5-10 years down the road. What does pile one's future self want to reveal to us of pile one's journey to their future self? 3 of Wands reversed, 4 of Pentacles, the Fool reversed, 7 of Pentacles reversed, 6 of Wands reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Your future self wants to tell you that dream big, don't be scared, don't hinder your own growth, don't be the obstacle of your own progress. Trust that the universe has your back, that you are unfuckable. Your future self is giving us a warning that no one has the power to stop you from what you want to achieve except yourself. With the 7 of Pentacles reversed, your future self is telling us that don't give up too early. You might be impatient at times, and you need to believe in your pursuit and your passion. And don't be frustrated if you don't see the result right away, because we are talking about something that's long term. The future self is saying that patient, nurturing your gift, take it one day at a time and don't give up. And also, I see that your future self is saying in the future you will have enough saved. You will live a comfortable life. So don't you worry right now. Just focus on your craft and accumulate things. Learn about how to manage your finances. Watch some YouTube videos, read some books, and gain that knowledge to build your foundation. Your foundation is going to be solid. It's going to be about stability, about success. You have more than enough than you need. You need to get into that mindset though. You need to shift your mindset to know that you are within the flow of the universe. Don't worry about your finance. You will be okay. With the 6 of Wands reversed, I see that in the time to come, you're going to make a lot of mistakes. You're going to make mistakes, and those mistakes happen for a reason. It is to prepare for the success that one day to come. Every failure is a lesson for you, and don't be afraid of them. They are there for a purpose. Your future self want to emphasize on the mistakes because that's where you learn the most. You will celebrate every achievement as well. It's just that know that it is normal to make mistakes, and don't stop yourself just because of the fear. With the Fool reverse, I see that your future self is telling us in the future you're going to completely get rid of your naiveness, your inexperience. You will know what to do. You will become the expert of your field as long as you continue this path and continue to hoard your skill. And we also get Queen of Pentacles reversed. It shows me that in the future, you are going to experience up and down in your finance too. You may even have a period of time that you don't have any income or lose money or experience materialism or imbalance between work and life. Know that it is just a part of life. Now, there's nothing to be fear of. To end the reading, I want to have one more message from your future self if they have something to communicate to you at this point. We got the Devil reversed, King of Swords. One last message from pile one's future self. Six of Pentacles reversed. You have two sixes. You have 1, 2, 3 pentacles. I have a feeling that your future self is telling you that your finance is important to you and you're in the process of building that and learning it. Although pentacle energy is very slow moving, so it will take time, and don't worry. With the Six of Pentacles reversed, I see that your future self is telling you that understand currency is for circulation. Understand that there's give and take, and you need to manage your expenses. And also understand that sometimes you pay people to improve your life, to improve your knowledge, and it is necessary. Don't be hoarding on your financial resources. Be generous. We see that lion spirit of your future self. Your future self is going to be a very generous person. It is the leader. You might be running charities, or you may even have your own charities. So know that right now you're honing that skill of understanding the importance of circulation. With the King of Swords, I see that your future self is telling you that you are improving on your emotional and intellectual skills. You are improving your logic abilities, your understanding rules. You are learning the game that you're playing. You will learn the rule of this game so well that you are going to be the king of it. You are going to be the ruler of the game. You're going to set up the rules in the future. You're going to be an excellent communicator, and your logic and analysis is going to be so on point. So from right now, you need to tune those skills, get those books, take those classes, and become the king of intelligence. And it also shows us that your future self is hinting that you're gonna do something so brave and so courageous that's gonna alter your world and maybe the whole world in large. With the Devil reversed, it shows me that your future self wants you to know that if you have any addictions in the future, you will overcome it. Trust yourself. It also shows us that if you are in difficult situations, know that you have power just as everyone else. You have the ability to change your destiny. And so be that leader of your destiny. And if there's any temptation stopping you from achieving your goal, get rid of them. We saw that frog spirit earlier to declutter your life. Do it starting from now. You don't have to wait until 5-10 years down the road to clear out your life. Do it now. Every message that we are communicating right now is from your future self, and they want to help you to set up that successful life from now on. So now live in that energy. You are the storyteller of your own story. So how do you want to tell your story? The word you choose is important. The emotions you attach to yourself is important. Don't feel helpless. Break the chain, break anything that's restricting you from become the truest you. Liberating yourself, and also take responsibilities of your circumstance. If something's not going well, always see it both sides, where the other person's truth as well. It's only when we take our own responsibility in a given situation we can ascend from that situation and see the situation from higher power. I want to keep the reading short, so this is all we're gonna communicate today. Thank you so much, Power One, for watching this video. If you stay to the end, please leave me a lion emoji, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, Pal 2. If you pick the world from the Ethereal Vision Illuminated Tarot deck, this is your reading. For your oracle cards, you get Number 16, Coyote Spirit. It says trust in divine detours. You also get number 31, Groundhog Spirit. It says time to let go. And then from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, you get number 15, Message in a Bottle. And number 12, a change is in the wind. From the Sacred Destiny deck, you got happiness and blessing. I love your Oracle cards, how too. From these cards, I see that your future self is here to give you a heads up that you are going to experience some detours, difficulties, obstacles along the way to reach your goal. And your future self wants you to know that those detours are planned. They are not random. They are not because you have bad luck. They're not happening because you're not good enough. But your soul planned those obstacles so you can learn those lessons. And those lessons are extremely important for your future success. So your future self wants you to ride along the journey and trust that your destiny is heading to the happiness that you ever imagined and more. Along with the disappointment, your future self is also telling you that there are things in your life right now and in the following years to come that you need to release. They don't belong to your life. They don't belong to your future. If you are holding on to the past or even situation, people, job now that you don't feel resonate with anymore, take a look at them. It's very likely that sooner or later you're going to release them. And the sooner you do that is for your own good, for your benefit, because you have to make room so the new, better people, situation, job can occur in your life. Sometimes our life is so full that we need to declutter and to get rid of some stuff so the new things can come into our life. And it seems like now until the next 5 to 10 years, there are things that you will have to let go. There are situations that no longer serve you, and your future self is calling you to be standing your ground, know who you are, love yourself, and then figure out what you need to let go. And then you get number 12, a change in the wind. It shows me that your life is about to get very interesting. It may already be interesting. You might already experience some turmoils or changes unexpected happen in your life. Listen, there are changes that you can plan. You can say, oh, next year I really like California, I want to move there. Or you may have a job in Colorado, that's where you end up. So your future self is telling you to be in the flow with life. Don't resist. Know that change is inevitable. And there going to be some planned change and some unexpected change happen in your life. Either right now or just in the near future to come. Embrace those changes. With message in the bottle card, I see that your future self is telling you, is urging you to pay attention to the small details, to the symbols, to the synchronicity, to the signs in your life. Because either they planned it or your soul planned it, your higher self, your spirit guide, divine planted those signals, those flags to make you pay attention. It happened to me when I was in a transition from one life into another. I was taking a lot of courses and seeking a lot of helps. And over again, those spiritual teachers mentioned the book called Conversations with God. I had such resistance with the word God growing up. I grew up in China. It's a socialist communist country, so we have negative connotation around religions. But when so many spiritual teachers, I know they're not religious, I know they're wise, they're there to help me grow spiritually and emotionally, mention the same book over and over again, I finally decided to pick up this book and I was like, okay, let's see what it talks about. And within 10 pages, I was hooked. It was not what I expected. And I accepted that version of God right away because that's always what I resonate with. Because in my mind, even growing up, I thought if there's God. There's one God for everybody, everything. The God need to love. The God love everybody. The God doesn't judge. The God doesn't condemn. There's no hell. Why would God create us and send some of us to hell? Anyway, your future self is urging you to pay attention to the signs. For example, if you see 111, 333, 555, those numbers over and over again, pay attention to what you're doing, what thoughts is occurring to you. There are important message for you in those synchronicities. And your future self is promising you that the happiness you want, the vacation on the beach, swimming with dolphin, swimming with your soulmate, because there are two dolphins. Dolphin is a very joyful animal. So I see that in your future, if you are looking for a soulmate connection, it will happen to you. It is written in your Akashic record. It is promised to you in this lifetime. So don't you worry. Embark those journey of your life. It is quite a journey. It is a jungle gym. As we see earlier, there's detours, there are things you need to release, and there are a lot of changes. But know that in the future, your future self is telling you that you're going to be so happy and everything will be worth it. And your future self is also telling you that you are blessed. You're blessed by your spirit guides, by the divine, by the universe. You are lucky, and it's just a matter of time. Right now, there are lessons for you to learn, to experience, but there will be healing, and you will end up in paradise. This might be a vacation that's written in your journey in the future. This might be a spiritual retreat. Anyway, either way, your sacred destiny is this beautiful, happy, and blessed place. Trust in that. Now I want to pull some tarot cards and see what other messages your future self have for you. Message to pile 2. Future self, please. What message do we have for pile 2? 8 of Wands. You get a High Priestess reversed. Okay, pile 2's future self. 8 of Swords. You have 2 8s. Pile 2's higher self. 8 of Cups. There are a lot of 8s. We already have 8 in your reading now. We're missing Ace of Pentacles. You have the Moon next to the Hierophant reversed. One last card for my pile 2 future self. Queen of Cups reversed. Okay, pile 2. I think what you future self want to tell you is that your life is gonna be on a spiral. It's gonna happen very fast. You will feel like you spend an hour, and maybe it's like other people spend 3 hours. There's so much happening in your life, and they're happening very, very fast. And your higher self is revealing to us what kind of detour and things that you need to release with the tarot card. So it's like they're trying to explaining us regarding what you need to expect in the coming future. You get the High Priestess come out reversed. This card shows us that you might experience repression, you might experience mistrust. People around you may have secret, you may experience loss. Those are the possible detour that you are going to experience in the coming future, just to build your character, to add to your journey during this lifetime. With the Moon card, it shows us that you are going to be in a situation that you experience fear, delusions, and you're gonna be sitting with your consciousness on your own. Sometimes you might even isolate yourself, especially at night. You may not go out as much as you used to be connected to your subconscious, to practice your intuition. And through these loss, resistance, delusions, defeats, fears, you're going to practice your intuition and be more connected to your higher self. With the Queen of Cups reversed, I see that you are going to be in a situation, whether it's you or the other person, that feel insecure. You might be a codependent relationship. You might experience dishonesty, dissatisfaction in your relationship, and you need to release those. those are the things that you're going to let go of. You're going to experience this because your higher self is really giving you a heads up. I'm really surprised that they're telling you this much, honestly, because when I do readings or pick a cards on myself, my spirit never telling me this much. And your future self is really giving you a heads up and telling you to be alert. I think the whole point of them doing it is because they want to accelerate your progress. With this Eight of Wands card, that's like the theme of all the message we're getting is something is going to happen really quickly, really fast. And then your future self is like, boom, boom, boom. Pay attention to the dishonest person in your life. You are dissatisfied of some situation. There's delusions, there's fears. You how to have to pay attention to those things. Whew, this is heavy. And then you get Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups in the traditional tarot is someone walking away from their old achievement. You may already achieve a lot, but you have to let some of them go, maybe all of them go, because you're heading into your happiness and your bliss, and your past doesn't belong any of those. You're gonna have a whole new happy life with a new set of friends, a new family, a new career. You might even experience just completely losing everything and restarting everything. That's how I feel, how dramatic it can be. You might lose interest with something, just completely don't want to touch it anymore. If you are in a career or relationship, you might just feel withdrawn and finally realize it's not worth your effort. Pile 2, this is so intense. This is wild. Okay. Eight of Swords. Again, Spirit is saying that you might feel in the future, or even right now, you might feel like you're trapped in a situation. There's unlimited, endless disappointment. You just never ending dissatisfaction. Oh my God. You might even feel imprisoned with your situation because maybe you cannot go out or speak your truth to your loved ones. You feel isolated. Pile 2. I feel really heavy with this energy, even though the only good thing is I know that happiness and blessing are coming to you. But yeah, no kidding, you're gonna experience some detours to achieve that happiness and blessing, and your future self is really almost want to shake you to wake up, to look at your surroundings and realize your situation is no longer serving you and you need to get out of that situation as soon as possible. Obviously, I don't know what you're going through, but whew, this is really, really heavy. I really appreciate that you are watching me right now. Really, I hope you can take some time on your own. Find your man cave, find your ladies cave, and just look at your life really upside down, inside out. Get a whiteboard, write down everything you're going through right now, what you have planned, because even you have a vision in your life, know that that vision is not set in stone. Your future self is almost telling you that whatever you have in mind is not gonna, it's gonna be different, and you need to wake the F up, because there's situation that no longer serving you anymore, and soon your future self is urging you to leave those behind. Have the courage, have the boldness to say goodbye, to say thank you. You've served me so far, but going forward, you are not a part of my destiny. That is what your future self want to communicate to you right now, and they want you to take action fast, because otherwise you're just having time to slip away from your finger. You could have spent all this time with your soul family, with your true soulmate, to do something really matter to yourself, to your soul, to your family, to the world, but you may be right now still stuck in that old energy that is really not a part of your life anymore. You got King of Swords. This is, I'm asking for the last message that your future self want to communicate to you. Three of Cups. One more card. Queen of Pentacles. Come on, reverse. Your future self is telling you that you're supposed to be the king of your intelligence. You have control of your thoughts, your action, your words. But now you're giving your power away by being stuck in this situation. This is what I see in this. And your future self is also telling you that you are the king and the queen. You have both energies, strong leadership energy in your essence. But with this Queen of Pentacle reverse, it's showing me that the longer you're stuck in your current situation, the longer you prolong your independence, your financial independence, your physical independence. There's something in your life just not serving you. And your future self is asking you to ask for help with this Three of Cups. It's telling that you have friends that want to help you and they can help you emotionally, physically, psychologically. Just talk to people, not your therapist. Talk to your friend, your soul tribe. They can really, really help you and give you idea and tell you that you're worth it. You are everything you ever imagined and more. Don't let your old paradigm lock you down. You really need to get out of this whole situation, pile two. I want to clear the energy with you because this is very heavy. I'm longing for your happiness and blessing, Paul, too, but you have some heavy releasing that you need to let go of, and you need to take action now, Paul, too. I hope this reading makes sense to you. If you stay until the end of the reading, please leave me a dolphin emoji. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much, Paul 2. I will see you next time. Hi, Paul 3. If you pick the World from the Muse Tarot deck, this is your reading. Now, for your Oracle cards, you get number 23, Eagle Spirit. It says, Spirit has your back. And then you get number 36, the Koi Fish Spirit. It says, there is always enough. And then from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, you get number 10, Unfinished Symphony. Also number 29, Breathe. And then from the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck, you got Abundance and Success. So, Pile 3, I don't know what you're currently doing, but congratulations. Your future self is here to tell you that you have everything you ever wished for. You're on the right track. You're gonna have so much abundance of everything, of love, of money, of energy, of time, and you're gonna be very successful. What you need to do right now is to know that the spirit have your back. If you're flying, fly higher. If you are swimming, swimming deeper. Whatever you're doing it more, doing it better, craft your skill because you are onto something. Pile 3. I'm very, very proud of you. I don't want to say proud. It's almost like you're onto something very significant, huge. You're going to have this success, unearthly success that I feel like I cannot describe. And your spirit is telling you to keep doing what you're doing. Ooh. I feel like my blood is boiling. This is very different energy from the previous piles. Your higher self is telling you to be open to receive these abundance, this luck, this wisdom that coming to you. It's time to activate your energy of something that I don't have a word for. I think you know what it is. It's time to light that torch to start this journey if you haven't started. If you have an idea that's been coming to you over and over again, I think your future self is telling you to do it. If you're already doing well with your career, your future self is saying that you're going to be even more successful at what you're doing right now. There's going to be so much fulfillment and prosperities coming your way. There's no other way to say this. And you just have this overpouring abundance coming to you for whatever you want, and you're going to be very successful. Your future self is telling you that if you have excess money, go invest. whether it's for practice reason or to really accumulate wealth, you're ready. Take action. And your future self is saying that be grateful of the opportunity that's presented to you. You are lucky. You're way lucky than average person. Whew. Your future self is telling that in the future, you're going to be so content, satisfied, and you will feel fulfilled for whatever you are doing. And you will be very proud of yourself. You're going to be so successful to a point where it's so high that you might be the only one there. You might feel solitude just because you are the emperor. Maybe you're a CEO or the president of a huge organization. There might be lonely just because very few people get as high as you are. Your future self is telling you. Be ready for that. Almost like get prepared so you know how to handle your time, and that not so much loneliness because you're so successful. It takes a lot to get into your circle, to get onto your calendar. And wow, Pile 3, can we be friends? Can you think of Cissy when you get there? Wow, this is so amazing. Your future self is telling you to be bold, to have the courage to take action, to speak your truth, because your truth is the truth. You will be at a place where you are overseeing everybody and every situation. You have full control of your life. And your future self is saying that glory is on your way. You will claim your power. You will have the grace and the elegance of commanding your surrounding, and people will listen. And your future self is telling to get comfortable with all this abundance that's pouring to you. I don't know how else to put it. I think it's pretty straightforward that you're going to be successful and abundant in you will have everything you ever imagined. And I tell you, not every pile is like this. Pile 3. Now I'm gonna pull some tarot cards and see what else your future self want to tell you right now. Is about your overall energy and the strength and weakness that you're gonna experience until you get to where you are, the future self. I said the future self is like 5 to 10 years down the road. First of all, you get 8 of material come out reversed. Let's see. Pile 3's future self. What would you like to tell Pile 3 right now? You get Muse of Voice. This is King of Sword. You get Page of Material. Pile 3's future self. What else do we want to tell Pile 3? You have the Hierophants come out reversed. 7 of Voice, that's 7 of Swords. And then you have Muse of Emotion. This is King of Cups. You got King of Swords and King of Cups. This is water energy and air energy. You are going to have full command of your emotion, of your feeling, of your speech. You're gonna be so good at talking. Pile 3, sorry your reading was interrupted, but for a reason, and I realized when I come back and look at all the cards that I forgot to tell you that your future self when you know that you have some unfinished business. Whatever you're going through right now, it's not over, and there's still lessons to learn. You need to finish this project. You need to dedicate your time to it. And even 5-10 years down the road, you will still be working on something very important. You seem to be in it for the long haul. It's something that's not going to finish quickly, and your future self want you to dedicate it. And they want you to know that you need to spend time, focus, and know that at the end, success and abundance are coming your way. Your future self also want to tell you to breathe in this card. They're telling you that mindful practice is very important to you, whether it's meditation, breath work, or going on a retreat. I even feel like you might gain your success and abundance from practicing these kind of alternative healing modality. Maybe you will run a spiritual retreat. Maybe 5-10 years down the road, you will be experienced the blast from plant medicine. Yeah. Yeah, some alternative healing energy here. And then with your tarot card, again, we see that Eighth of Material, we see Page of Material. Your future self want you to focus on building your materiality. They want you to dedicate and grow your patience and improve your craft. Your future self is telling you that you are at the beginning of gaining some really solid skill, and these skill will take time to perfect, but you need to work on them. They also tell you that there are some deceptions along the way. Seven of Voice, Seven of Swords. There are things you need to pay attention to. Look at the fox and the eyes of the lady. You have to see through all the illusions. Because some people might be two-sided. They show you this beautiful facade, but then in reality, they're dark. Your future self is telling you to pay attention. There is some dark energy that may accompany you along the way to achieve your abundance and success, but know that this is a part of your journey. Don't let some people's innocent appearance fool you. Be alert. You may be too kind, and some people may think you're an easy target, but you are not. You will learn from this process of telling the truth from the fake. And then you have Hierophant. Hierophant reverse, again, is telling me that you are working on something alternative. You're breaking the traditions. You are a rebel. Whatever you're working on, or 5-10 years down the road, is something groundbreaking. It's something that may not even exist right now, whether it's technology or healing technique. Maybe you, along the way, learn a lot of different healing modality and you create something of your own with the assistance of your higher self in spirit. You are onto something. And this future is full of abundance and success, prosperity, but you also will encounter defeat, deception. People try to gain from you. For example, you're making a lot of progress on your project and people want a shortcut and they want to jump on your train, but your train is full. Not like you can take on people, but to be on your train, you expect your partner to offer you equal amount, even more resource, or they have a skill you need, not some freeloaders. So yeah, I think that's the right word. Look out for the freeloaders. Make sure whoever you go into business with, they bring their A game with you, because you're gonna be in your A game to achieve that kind of success and abundance, you know? Last message from Spirit and pile 3's future self. 3 of Voices, 3 of Swords. That's heartbreak. You have Justice. And 3 of Materials. 3 of Materials is 3 of Pentacles. This is you working with someone, perfecting your craft, collaborating, teamwork. Oh, you got 2 3s. These are both 3s. 3 of Swords is a heartbreak. To achieve that success and abundance that you are after, you may experience, oh, I'm sorry, I don't like 3 of Voices. I don't like 3 of Swords. You may have to let go of your current relationship. You may have to experience defeat, heartbreak, betrayal. I'm so sorry. You may feel really hurt, but know that this is all a part of your destiny. There's a lesson to learn if this is what's coming your way. And know that for everything you do, everything, even the heartbreak, the betrayal, the defeat, things will come out justified. Meaning you will have the balance. The universe always have your back. You have to trust. to know that you're not alone. You have your spirit guides with you all the time. You have divine wisdom. If you want to access them, you just need to do your mindful practice. Know that you have your soul family with you. You are here to experience abundance, to experience that Taurus energy. But along the way, there are lessons to be learned, and your soul designed it that way. Your higher self wants to communicate to you that it's okay. Everything will be okay. Whew. Patience, love yourself, and be the best version of yourself. Look for your soul tribe, soul sisters and brothers who are here to uplift you, to help you be the best version of yourself. You're going to do something untraditional, revolutionary, and that is just who you are. And from doing those things, you're gonna find your voice. You're gonna be the king, the queen of your own universe. Yeah, that is all I have for you, Power 3. I hope this reading resonates with you. If it do, leave me a flower emoji. Thank you so much. I hope to see you next time. Bye.